Everything I need, I already have. This is the mental shift that saved me thousands of dollars. Here's why. In 2024, I took a planned 1-year sabbatical from work due to burnout. Something that was important for me in my recovery was to still be able to live in New York City, where I've been living for the past 9 years now. And as everybody knows, New York City is not the easiest place to live with no income, let alone with an income. I've always been pretty diligent about saving for retirement, as I spoke about in my last video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But taking a year-long sabbatical wasn't something I initially planned for until I was on the brink of burnout, which meant for me to feel financially secure at that time, I needed to save everything and not spend anything. By anything, I mean nothing unnecessary. I paid my rent, I bought groceries, I brought lunch to work, but no unnecessary Amazon purchases, no spontaneous trips outside of the ones I planned and paid off months in advance. I did this for almost 2 years leading up to my sabbatical and the 1 year of the sabbatical itself. But what helped me be disciplined about it was this one mental shift. Anytime I felt the need to buy something, I tell myself, everything I need, I already have. And that's because for me, and I'm sure a lot of us, when I would buy something I needed, I wasn't stopping to think of the other ways that that need could be solved. For instance, I thought I needed an iPad because I wanted to be able to take notes and store them in a digital file. Not even thinking about the fact that I could just take notes on a regular notepad and take a photo of it and save it as a PDF. Of course, the iPad might be the better experience, but the end goal of having digital files of my notes is still the same. You might think you need a new toaster because yours broke, but you already have an air fryer, a stove, and an oven, all of which can toast bread. Now, don't get me wrong, having an iPad and a toaster in these scenarios are way more convenient, and I'm proud to say that I own both. But if you're in a season of accumulating as much money as you possibly can, then try not to think of buying something new as an option. Think of it as a last resort. Imagine a world where there's no Amazon, the closest store is 100 miles away, and you have no option but to be resourceful. Now, don't be so cheap that you make yourself miserable, but cheap enough to question every purchase. Anyways, that's all I got for today. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe. I'm posting every Saturday.